Hey everybody. So I wanted to make this quick video because I stumbled upon this tricky, sneaky little technique that I'm about ready to show you about 6 months ago. And I do a lot of email marketing. And if you're somebody that has an email list and you're having a hard time getting your emails open or even delivered to your subscribers, maybe it's going to their spam box or maybe it's going into the promotions tab that Google has set up. I don't know if you know how many of you guys actually use Google or I mean Gmail, excuse me, but Gmail, I don't know, probably the beginning of the year, or maybe longer. I don't remember. They changed so much. But at the very top, they changed it to primary, and then they have social, and then they have a tab for promotions. And I don't know what MSN and Yahoo and all the other mail providers have. I don't have any of those. However, I know that I have a substantial amount of Gmail email addresses in my autoresponder. So I know that a brute of my list is Gmail subscribers. And with Gmail, it's very, very easy to land in the spam box and very, very easy to land in the promotions box. Well, those are two sections that most people aren't going to check. Promotion boxes for Gmail is usually your larger companies like Groupon and if you sign up for like a restaurant coupon type things and stuff like that around your local town. Some people check their promotion boxes like on a Friday night or a Saturday night if they're looking for a deal to go out for happy hour or dinner or things like that. But for the most part, people aren't clicking on the promotions tab to see your emails being delivered to them. And they're especially not checking their spam box thinking that they missed a message from you. People aren't going to check their spam box. They may go to their spam box to delete all the spam, but I highly doubt it. Most people don't ever go to their spam box. They don't even. They just it's spam. It's filtered in spam, or they click an email that's in their actual inbox in their main primary inbox, and then they send it to spam. So I'm gonna give you this technique real quick, and it's something that I learned. Actually, I saw another marketer doing this, and I was like, man, this stuff is brilliant, and I really was like fond of it. I thought, man, if he can do this, and he's on to something. So I wanted to test it out and see if it would be a good fit for getting my emails open more. So basically, what you do is you can go to your email provider, whatever email provider you use. This technique will work with that provider. I'm currently in Gmail. I'm in my spam box right here, as you can see, in spam. And what I do is I go and I look at some of the people here. I make sure that they're not like big corporations. I want to look at like other marketers, like this guy Mark. He's just another marketer, just like me. You have Brandon Burchard, which is a bigger marketer, big name, but still he's landing in my spam box with this particular subject line. Jeremy Quinn here, guy, first page rankings in 30 seconds. Clearly Gmail dubbed that as spam. I never saw that message until I just cut this video, and I have no interest in it actually at all. So you got to remember too, the email providers know what the owner of the inbox actually opens and reads and spends the amount of time reading. It They track you. Your email providers track you. So Google knows what I'm primarily interested in. They know what I open more often. They see the kind of subject lines that I respond to. They see how long that I read an email. They see if I reply back to an email, if I'm interacting with somebody. So therefore, they realize if you're sending replies, to and from each other, Gmail is going to say, hey, these people are friends or they're coworkers. They know each other, and they know not to put that type of email in a spam or a promotions box. So when you're sending emails, you've got to be able to you almost got to be able to fool the email providers. You got to be able to think that you're on a personal level with the person that you're sending an email to. And if you can do this, you'll start landing in the inbox 10 times more often than you probably are right now. Now, I don't know what your stats are. I don't know what your open rates are, your click-through rates are. If you want to share that with me, you can simply just put a comment down below and tell me some of your stories about how you've avoided the spam box or maybe some of the techniques that you're using as well. But I just wanted to show you this. I don't know if maybe you're currently doing it or maybe you saw it already. I just thought it was a really neat process. So step one of this process is just go to your spam box and find somebody, this guy Mark, find the best market of 2015. No need to open the email. Just look at the subject lines and then do something else. Don't send a subject line like this to your list. You know, if you're promoting a Facebook product or whatever you're promoting, try not to sound promotiony, promotions. Try not to sound salesy. Try not to sound vague. Try not to sound broad. Try to sound personal, like you're a friend, you're a family member, you know, you want to generate a lot of curiosity for them to open it, but you want to generate curiosity like, here's the update you asked for. Oh, by the way, hey, things like that. It's been a long time. Haven't talked to you in forever. Are you okay? Are you ignoring me? These type of emails are very personal, and the inbox providers are going to see that as, oh, this is just, a personal friend or a family member trying to get a hold of this individual. And they're typically, I'm not going to say they're not, they typically won't send a subject line that is a more personalized level to a spam box or promotions box, okay? So just go through your spam filters, check out some of the subject lines that people are using. Look at this, Greg here. Please confirm, and then these numbers. What does that even mean? Greg probably thinks, oh, this is a real curiosity, subject line, and it's going to get open. But not if nobody knows what it means, and unless you know Greg and you follow Greg and you've asked Greg to personally be sent to your inbox and not spam, 90% of the time, nobody's going to open this email. The subject line sucks. So, this just gives you a really good idea, some really good headhunting on subject lines. If you ever struggle or you ever have writer's block and you just don't know what to do to come up with a subject line, just go straight to your spam inbox, man. It's right here. And they've got everything for you. Look at this. The Mastery of the Secret Income, spam. Facebook group autoresponder, free, spam. Dreaming of better performing in bedroom, spam. Adjustable smartphone clip for the car, spam. So just this really gives you an idea of what's not working. And even if you think that your subject line is, you think it's going to be just the greatest subject line ever and it's going to get open, write down a few subject lines, go to your spam box and compare subject lines to your subject line. Read somebody else's subject lines and say, is this close to mine? Does this sound spammy? Does this sound salesy? Does this sound, not personalized? Go ahead, just compare subject lines. And doing this just 3 to 5 minutes of work by looking through your spam box, comparing subject lines in the spam box towards your subject lines before you send, will get you better open rates. It's going to build a better relationship with your list, and ultimately it's going to make you more money down the road. And that's the idea of email marketing. So again, that's it for this video. Go ahead and just leave a comment for me on the blog down below. I'd really like to hear your thoughts. I'd really like to see what you're doing, how to avoid spam, and how to get better open rates in your email marketing. I look forward to talking to you again in the next video. By the way, Happy New Year. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. And let's get started for 2015.